I have been trying to do this all day. Like literally, I woke up this morning and I got the notification that I have arrived at a milestone subscriber count, and took my son to school, and then decided, let me come home and get a little workout in. Miscalculated my time, had to jump on a call, like literally leave my workout, jump on a call with a client. And then from that call went into another call, from that call went into another call. After I got off the phone with them, I sent off some emails trying to follow up, got some brand deals coming in. And then I realized it was time for me to go get my haircut. So then ran to the barber shop, sat in the chair for a little bit, showed the barber that I got it. I got, arrived at a milestone subscriber count. And then we chatted up for a little bit, headed back home. I was getting ready to head home and then realized it was time for my son to be picked up from school. So I was like, well, might as well wait out here, and I don't want to have to go home and then come back and get him. Went to his joint, picked him up, came back to home, and then got a chance to start working on a couple of things. It's Friday, so there's a lot of stuff that happens on Friday for me. So I had to get a number of those things set up, live stream scheduled, RTMP details off to certain folks. There's so many different things that was happening. So I was like, man, I was hoping to go live way earlier today while the sun was still out, but it doesn't matter, right? It does not matter. It's an impromptu. There's nothing scheduled about this whatsoever. So for those of you guys who are watching over on Instagram, I see Nikki, my sister Nikki, is in the chat. What's going on? Jefferson Tavares is in the chat as well. Thank you guys so much. We're celebrating 10,000 subscribers on the joint. Let's go. I see Rebecca Touched by Yarn is in the chat, and she's asking, did you get your package? I sure did, and I love it. Now, if I didn't just get my haircut, I would put this on right now, because it is a very cold winter day here in Huntsville, Alabama. But this is what Rebecca sent me, and it came in at the right time, right as I'm celebrating 10,000 subscribers. That is so dope. That is so dope. Let me start from the beginning. What's going on, family? What is going on? Hey, Ananea is here. Shira Renee was first. Ananea says, congratulations. Thank you, Ananea, for your congratulations. Congrats. Listen, thank you. Sam is here. I was watching one of your videos earlier. That automated studio is dope. I was like, whoa, they doing all the things over there. That's what's up. He says, did I miss the first stream? No, you did not. I intended to go live earlier. That's what I started by saying. My intention was to go live way earlier in the day. This is the first one. This is the first one. This is Rebecca Touched by Yarn. And it's so cool, like, to see the packaging. So this comment that's on the screen, this is who I'm talking about. And she made it in the How It All Works colors. You can see that black, white, purple. On brand. I got my How It All Works beads on tonight. I got my How It All Works sweater on tonight. Listen, I'm just basking right now. 10,000 subscribers, like mind blown, y'all. Mind blown. I had no idea when I started this some years ago that 10,000 people would find this content interesting enough, helpful enough, valuable enough that they would decide, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and hit the subscribe button because I want to hear more from this guy. And here we are, man, 10,000 subscribers later. I had about 60 subscribers when I started in 2019. So I'm super excited about it. By no stretch of the imagination has this been viral, or has this been, a ridiculous, crazy trajectory in growth, but I am just so excited, man. Thank you guys so much. Let's go. The whole fam is here. Jojo Ryan is with us. The Ryans, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Florence Donald, yo, we did it. We here. Let's go. BT is on the live. Celebrations have no set time. Celebrating with you. Congrats. Thank you, BT. BT is one of my mentors, man. It's a good friend, family. I call him family. So I'm excited that you're with us tonight. This is so dope. In fact, it is appropriate for us to go ahead and put on the original How It All Works beat.
You know what time it is.
How it all works.
Come on.
How it all works.
All right, I've got it playing. I've dropped the audio down some, but I'm just so excited how it all works. Let's go. Hold up. We got super chats coming in. I'm excited. Hold up. Congratulations. Doc Jones is in the building. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you for the congratulations. Listen, what I want to say is thank you for rocking with your boy for all these years. Y'all, some of y'all are coming in from the woodwork, and it is absolutely amazing to see what's Sam's link. Marquez White, congratulations. What's Sam's link? I don't know what link you're referring to, but I was definitely catching up with some. It's like an automated studio. Maybe I do need to try and drop that link in. I just see your comments there. Congratulations, Kirk. I'm so happy for you. Rebecca Touched by Yarn, I'm so happy that you are with us tonight, and I'm super stoked that I have my gifts. Like, y'all, tell me these digital streets are not real. Like, I met Rebecca through YouTube. She sent me these as a gift. Like, this is what her channel is about, and I suggest you go and check her out. But this is so dope. Like, this is not digital. This is real. I can touch it. I can pull it. This is real. This is real stuff. And the digital space is just absolutely amazing. Florence has got balloons in the joint. Marcus White says, what's Sam's link? I gotta find it. I'm gonna find it for you. Great job living in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Come on. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Celebrating 10K. Oh, come on, Sam. By the way, Marquez White, this comment right here is Sam. Live Production Tips and Tools is the name of his channel. Check it out. He's got a video on there where he went to this automated studio where the guy is running it from like wherever remotely, and it's absolutely amazing, the service that he's providing. So I'm excited to be able to share that, and I'm looking into maybe even possibly doing something myself. I bookmarked that video. Remember you when you was on Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life. Great to see you come this far. Prosperity Insight Hub. Thank you. Listen, thank you. Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life. They changed their channel name, but they're still putting out content, and I love working with folks. So that's absolutely the best. BT says the beat. We had to drop the beat on them. Had to get the beat on them. Had to. Let me know if the music is too loud. I have it dropped down. It might actually, you might not even be hearing it the way that I have it so low, but I'm excited, man. If you can't tell, I'm super excited. Oh man, let me see here. Sam's channel. Oh, look at that. My moderators are just so dope. 604852 Cafe is in the building. Thank you so much for being with us. Jojo says, Kirk, you deserve it, bro. I take none of these words for granted. This is why I wanted to go live. I wanted to celebrate with the community. I wanted to celebrate with you guys. Listen, you're subscribers on this channel. You are the reason that we are celebrating 10,000 subscribers today. Maestro Roby Burton is on Instagram with us. I don't want to say a word of thanks for coming through. Let me go to here and then here, right? 10,000, like it hasn't even changed. It's still 10,000. You can see the 10,000 is right there, right? As you can see the 10,000 right there, 10,000, 10K. Let me refresh. Let me see. Has it changed? It hasn't changed. It's still 10,000. That's crazy. All right, let me get your comments up on screen. Marcus White says, thanks for the link. You motivated me to start a channel on Sunday using EV Mux. Let's go. Come on, get that channel started, Marquez. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, she says music is fine. That's good. Kirk, those scrubbies are for washing your dishes. Oh, or whatever you want. Thank you for letting me know. I was saying to Kanika, I was like, I wonder what these are for. So that's dope. And I hope she's watching, because I'll make sure to share that with her. That's dope. These are for washing. Look at that. These are practical. These are so practical. Thank you so much, Rebecca Touchby. Y'all gotta make sure y'all check out her channel as well. Patrick Graham is on the live. He says, awesome. Thank you so much. Pat Graham is here, man. Thank you so much. You guys were there at the beginning. We like to joke and say in the beninging, like y'all were there, man. And when it was like 100 subscribers and I was celebrating 500 subscribers. I remember when I hit 1,000 subscribers and I was like, this is so awesome. Trying to get monetized with the watch hours and all that stuff. You guys have been celebrating with me on all the different milestones along the journey, along the way. I skipped a couple of the different levels of the celebration. I just said, I'm just gonna keep it rolling. But I have been looking at that count for the last month and change. I've been like, man, when is it gonna happen? Last week we were at 9,970 or something like that. It was like 30 or 40 subscribers to go. And I was like, man, I don't know when this is gonna happen. But then within a day or two, that joint moved all the way to like 9,997. Last night when I went to bed, it was that. I woke up this morning, it was 9,999. And I took a screenshot and I was like, look at this is crazy. And then I was like, oh snap. I got home from got up to do something. And by the time I came out to get ready to go take my son to school, it was at 10K. So I'm just blown away by it. I'm excited. This is a major milestone. There are some things that open up for you when you hit 10K subscribers. I can start selling merch on the channel now. So, you know what I'm saying? How it all works, merch on the channel. You'll see that little bar. So if you guys want to, some of you guys already have merch, and I'd love for you to be able to take a picture of yourself in your How It All Works merch and send it in. I was at my sister's house for Thanksgiving, and she has the original How It All Works mug. Now, where is it? Hold up.
How it all works.
I must have taken that joint downstairs or something. I don't see the mug anywhere. That's crazy. Anyway, but she has the original and How It All Works mug, and I was just like, that is so crazy. We haven't sold the mug in such a long time. I actually have a box of these beads, right? The How It All Works beads. Let me go a little closer. You can see what they look like. These are the How It All Works beads. It's got, HIW on one side, and it's got thing on the other. In fact, let's go to 3cam. Maybe you'll see it better here. There we go. So you see it better there, right? So there you can see it's HIW on one side, and it's got like a fist on the other. And so that's actually what I have on right now. I've been rocking all day today. But yeah, I still have a number of these for me to be able to play with and send to folks. We might even do a giveaway in the live stream today, so you never can tell. You got to keep it locked. Let me go back to this one. All right, cool. Marquez says, now we have to hear you sing. Uh-oh. Man, I don't know about the singing tonight. But man, I am just super excited and thrilled. I'm humbled, honored. I don't know. Sometimes I don't even have words. I'm just kind of like, man, 10,000 subscribers. Like 10,000 people decided, yo, we rocking with you. 10,000 people, 10,000 accounts. Maybe because I know I'm subscribed a couple of times with the different accounts that I have. I'm certain all of us do the same, but 10,000 is bananas, and I'm excited about it, y'all. I'm excited about it. So I have 879 friends on YouTube. That's the best way to say it. Friends, these are all friends. I mean, I literally call it the community. I call it the family. That's why I wanted to come live. Like, we did this. Your comments, your likes, your shares, Somebody talked to me last week. He took the video
How it all works.
that I did where I was talking about if you're over 40, you have some critical advantages on YouTube. And so he took that video and shared it into a group with, I don't know what the group is called, like 40 plus creators on Facebook or something like that. He shared it into that group, and then multiple people started commenting on the video, and I was just like, oh, this is so cool. Where'd you guys come from? And they told me, oh, so-and-so shared the video into the group. This is what I'm saying. This is such a group effort. This is not just my work. Yes, I create the content and I try to be consistent, try to stay on brand, stay right in the lane. We're talking about live streaming. We're talking about growing and engaging audience, funneling clients to your business. We're talking about establishing yourself as a thought leader in a given space. This is what we're talking about here on this channel. Step-by-step guides and practical tutorials for the do-it-yourself video creator that learns visually. All of those things that I normally say, the things you're used to hearing me say. Yes, we do all of that. And yes, I'm not going to shirk from it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a whole rhythm. My family is involved. They know Sundays is the release day, and most times I already have something ready to go. But there are some Sundays where I come into the studio after having already done the legwork, after having done the scripting, and I come in, record, edit, schedule, post, thumbnail, description, all of the above, because that's what it requires, man. A wooden play button. Matthew Lucio, what's going on? Mpatso Kuswayo. Congrats. Teach me your ways. Hey, what's going on, sis? It's so good. Live production tips and tools. He says Kirk is the man. Listen, Sam is saying I'm the man. He's got, I think, 25, or I don't know, something ridiculous in terms of subscribers on his channel. Axo Creative says thank you. Man, Alec Johnson is on the live. Hold up, let me get my comments up here. Let's get comments up. So let me scroll back up here a little bit, because it looks like I missed a couple. Whoa, Tora is here. Whoa, Leslie Samuel is here. How did I miss these? I'm just talking. Leslie Samuel says, congrats, bro. This is awesome. Thank you, sir. You know the grind. You have been instrumental in this journey as well. I remember when I first left work, first left my job, I got a chance to sit. Leslie Samuel gifted me with a coaching session. Okay, let me come back to the full. Right, this guy right here gifted me with a coaching session, and it was both a entrepreneurial coaching session and a content coaching session. And so we talked about what's the content going to be about? What's the strategy going to be there? And then he was like, what are some of the things? He asked me some critical questions that I needed to grapple with. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget the format of it. I'll never forget him saying, we need to lock in for this hour. I need there to be no distractions. I need your phone to be off. I really need your undivided attention. And I wasn't working anymore. So I didn't have nothing to do. I was like, sure, why not? But I will never forget that. I want to say a word of thanks to you, bro. You know I love you. This is my brother from another mother. This guy right here, we go way back, and he has been a trailblazer in this space. In a lot of ways, Leslie was doing the dang thing long before it was even cool to say you were doing content or you're doing YouTube. So definitely excited to have you with me tonight, man. Tora is with us, says, hey, what's going on? Matthew Lucio, I can't believe it, man. Thank you so much for coming through and hanging out. George Canellis, it's been a little minute, sir. Congratulations, you deserve it. Thank you so much, Doc. I always appreciate it. Alec Johnson is on the blast. No way, I'm blown away. That's so awesome. Alec Johnson, Kirk, congratulations on 10K. Thank you, sir. Thank you. In a lot of ways, we're kind of following one another step by step. And I'm excited, man, that I have you in the community, and excited to see us all grow together as we continue to serve, as we continue to learn things today and teach it in the evening or the next day, whichever. Axel Creative says, congrats. Thank you. I see my moderators doing their good work in the chat. Seriously, bro, you helped me move to Ecamm. Can't wait to get acclimated with it. Listen, Ecamm is what I'm using right now to stream. It's such a dope platform. But as everybody knows, I cover everything on the channel, man. And I have got some collaborations in the works. 2025 is going to be a banner year. It's in many ways, a lot of the stuff that I've been doing in Q4, November, and especially this month, December, I've been really stacking the deck so that we can hit the ground like sprinting in 2025. So I'm excited, really excited about that. And I can't thank you enough for your comments. These are the comments. These are the ones that I go back to every now and again when I'm like, man, I don't even know why I'm doing this. This is crazy. I see stuff like this from JoJo, and it's like, man, all right, somebody out there needs this stuff, and I definitely want to make sure that I get a chance to highlight it. Yo, when do I get the wooden tie? He says I'm gonna get a wooden play button. Listen, I'll do it. I'll do it. I love the wooden play button. Congratulations, George Canella says congratulations. Thank you, George, man. Imagine 10K people hit that sub button. That's mind blowing. That's the part, Sam. That's the part that's mind blowing to me is 10,000 people hit that subscribe button. That is absolutely amazing, and I'm excited about that. I absolutely excited about that. Oh, so cool. He says, why do I feel like I know Leslie? Yes, you do. You probably do, because Leslie is just the godfather. I mean, quite literally. he's been in this content game. He's been in these social media marketing streets for so long. If you followed Social Media Marketing World, any of that, he used to run a show with them. He used to do content for them as well, but he's also got a growing channel of his own under his own name. But he has another channel which he's probably more known for, which is Interactive Biology, and so that has hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So that's probably why you know him. Tracy's with us. Says, hey, sorry I missed you were on, Kirk. Congrats on 10K. You're not even that late. So I've only been on for 20 minutes. So Tracy, thank you so much. This is one of my community members. Super excited that you are with us tonight. And again, it's so cool for all of us to kind of experience this journey together. She is actually ahead of me on this journey. She's got, I think, 14,000 or somewhere there. So super excited for you and the growth that you're experiencing as well. Love you too, bro. So proud. This is so cool, y'all. To do this with people who have known you long before you even had it. But this guy and I let me not go back. I'll leave it there. We go way back. College days we go back to. So super cool to be able to hang out with my guy tonight and for us to celebrate together. HBCU Legend says congrats. Thank you so much. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to you later. Get some rest, Rebecca, and I want to say a word of thanks again for my gifts. I truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate it. My friend made me a red play button when I passed 10K. LOL. Hey, that's so dope. That is so dope. It says meant the world to me. You know, it's those kinds of things. It's a commemorative moment. It's a way that you celebrate. And so family and I are just like, well, you're gonna go live, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go live. But this is just one of the ways that I'm celebrating 10,000 subscribers. But I definitely want to make sure that, there's a couple other things that we're going to add to that list of ways that we're going to celebrate this particular milestone. So we're excited about it. I see moderators are doing the good work in the chat saying, everybody hit the like button. Definitely want to make sure you get a chance to do that. Marquez White says, sounds like you have some amazing people in the chat that you should interview. Spread the love and good energy. Oh, absolutely. Sam is definitely somebody I need to get on the channel. I've had him on multiple times before. Leslie, I've had him on a couple times before. In fact, that coaching corner we did, Leslie, where we talked about your channel being hacked and some of the things that you did to be able to get it back, and some of the things you are even still doing after you had that hack. That is still a very good performing. 17 now. Look at that, 17. I said the wrong number, Tracy, but that video is still doing well. So that is definitely something I want to go back to and revisit in 2025. So you're absolutely right, Marquez. Thank you for the comment. Billy Thorpe is on the live. What is good, sir? I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ravens Talk with Yolanda. Yo, family is in the building. Thank you so much. Ravens Talk says, just stopping by to say hello and congrats. I know you have a show tonight. I know Florence, I think maybe is either just finishing, or I don't know. Friday is busy for both you and Florence, so I know you guys can't necessarily stay,
Works.
but I just can't thank you enough for coming through and chiming in and just giving me the congratulations. I'm gonna hold you to that, Tracy. When I send that invitation, you just remember that you already said yes. So I'm excited to be able to have you come on and hang out with me one of these nights or one of these days as we get ready to get into 2025. Man, today is the 20th of December. And we're heading into 2025 and celebrating 10,000 subscribers on the channel. Super excited about all of the above. I don't even, there's just so much to share. There's so much to share. I don't know what you guys have lined up for 2025, but I'm telling you, this is amazing. This is amazing. Let me see who else we have over on who else we have over on Instagram. Okay, I see Dwayne Cheddar is with us on Instagram. Hey, what's going on, man? V Wint Jr. is on Instagram. Advent Keys, this is my guy from New York. He's on Instagram. Cassandra Bordy, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but either way, you're on Instagram with us as well. Thank you so much for hanging out. We truly appreciate it. Caught a couple of more comments here. Okay. Florence says she's not going live tonight, taking the last 2 Fridays for family. And that is a good move. That is a wise move, recognizing that we're not robots. This is a time of year where we really want to take some time and do some. I have the awesome privilege and pleasure of being able to be home for the holidays, and I'm not traveling anywhere. So we will be right here in Huntsville. I'm excited about that. And what that means simply is that I might be able to actually do some content while I'm here at home. I've got a couple of videos that I'm working on. I've got a series of videos that I'm doing in collaboration with a brand. There's a number of things going down the pike, so I'm excited about that. So I know I'm definitely going to be bringing some of that stuff up as we talk on First Friday in January for the Workers Warehouse meetup. Okay. XDMC, haven't seen you in a minute, bro. One love, brother. Congrats, well deserved, because I know you put in the work. Appreciate you. Come on, man. You gotta spell work with an E, W-E-R-K. You know what I'm saying? Oh my word. But it's so good to see you, man. It's so good to see you. Yes, I've been interviewed on a few channels. As long as my sound works, I'm happy. We'll make sure your sound works as we test it beforehand. Antoine Speller's on the live, says congrats from Facebook. Thank you, Facebook, for coming through and saying what's up. Andrea Balagun says congrats, Kirk, from Instagram. Thank you, Andrea. You have been a part of the journey as well. Super excited to have you here. Sam is asking anybody in the chat, has anyone tried the 3-minute shorts? I actually have. I haven't tried a full 3 minutes, but I've gone over 60 seconds. So I can, that's one of the reasons why I thought it's going to be a good thing to have, you know, because sometimes I have a short that's like 1 minute and 17 seconds. And so for the 17 seconds sake, I don't want to have to go back and chop. I really am glad that they have kind of opened it up so that we can have some content that's over the 60-second mark. It still kind of sits as a short, especially since a lot of us are doing, like, I'm live right now on YouTube in the shorts feed because it's a vertical stream. So all of those things come together, in my opinion, Sam, to be able to make that scenario work. What I have told coaching clients is just because they've opened up 3-minute shorts doesn't mean you have to go all the way to the 3-minute mark. Still try to get that thing in 90 seconds. In my opinion, that's still going to be best because it's still going to work better for you to be able to have it on other platforms as well. 90 seconds for Reels, 90 seconds for TikTok. It's just a good round number. And so 60 seconds was a little tight. So I'm glad that they've kind of opened it up a little bit. So that gives us some more space. So that's going to be pretty dope. Andrea Balagun, thank you so much for being with us. I kind of avoid shorts. I might try again soon though. Good. I'd love to see the conversation in the chat. Oh, we'll be in your live tonight. So Florence is saying to Yolanda that I will be on your live tonight. I'll be in the comments for your live tonight. I'm going to try and check you out as well, Yolanda. Hopefully you're still here. And then Sam responding back to Tracy saying, "Me too. Haven't been successful with shorts, but they sound interesting for us in educational in the educational space." Yeah, I actually have been really pushing shorts recently. Let me just see if I can. How do I do that now? Let's go. Oh, just go to shorts. Boom. So let's go to my screen. So this is my channel, and you'll see like this one dropped today. This one dropped yesterday. And so we just kind of been pushing shorts of late. And some of them are a little bit longer than 90 and than 60 seconds. Oh, yes, Andrea. Right now, whenever you go live vertical, like how I'm streaming right now, YouTube automatically defaults it to the shorts feed. And it is wild because I've had some comments that are less than desired because the shorts feed is wild. But I've also had a lot of discovery in that channel, in that, feed as well. So that's been really good. Trying to see why. Okay, there we go. So it's like, why can't I see more than that on the page? But yeah, as you can see, Sam, your boy is pushing some shorts. We got shorts. We got shorts rolling. And there's still more shorts. And there's more shorts. And there's more shorts. Yes, we've been pushing shorts. The way that I record my YouTube videos, I always have a short at the beginning. So that's the part that is scripted. And I try to give as much as I possibly can, and the value that is in the video, I try to give that in the short at the beginning. And then once I'm done, or I try to wrap the short by saying, man, if you want to go a little bit deeper, rock with me for the full video. And so most people will, or some people will be like, oh, I got what I needed, which is okay. So definitely some things some things to consider. Oh, let me see what we got here. Let me make sure I don't miss any comments. So that's what Andrea said. Yes, Andrea, definitely check out YouTube Shorts, especially for live streaming. You drop into the Shorts feed. What's going on, Kevin Cox? Kevin Cox says, can't stick around. Just wanted to say big time congrats on reaching 10K. Thank you, sir. And if you notice, Kevin Cox has a blue wrench because he has been around for a very long time. Midnight Cafe, to up until 4 or 5 in the morning on a Friday night. We're not doing that tonight though, but yes, he has been around for a little minute, and super excited for that piece right there. Super excited to see you come and hang out with us. So Tracy says, so really, is it better to be found on vertical live in shorts than a regular live? So here's the thing. When you're streaming or when you post or publish a video, depending on how your title and description is, you may get suggested, right? Your video may get suggested to potential new people and you are discoverable in that way. But you got to understand, there are people who are just in the shorts feed scrolling like this. And so when you go live vertical and YouTube drops your live stream into the shorts feed, there's hundreds of thousands of people that are watching in the shorts feed, just kind of scrolling through to see what's there. So the likelihood of your discovery is just far greater because just so many more people that are doing it. When you go live on your own, it's basically just you notify your subscribers, you notify your people, which is dope, but you don't necessarily get the same. It's not the same level of discovery because it's almost like going live in vertical on YouTube and accessing the shorts feed is like, it's like getting the best spot in the shopping mall where everybody has to pass you. Like everyone has to pass you, and they may even have to stop and listen for a second before they can move on to whatever else they're doing. Like that's the kind of opportunity you have by going live vertical and allowing the shorts feed to allow you to be discoverable. And that's why I try to go live every Monday vertical, because I'm like, I'm trying to take advantage of that and see what kind of discovery that affords me. So hopefully that makes sense. But it's a great question. Tanya Smith is with us. Hey, what is going on, sis? I'm so excited. I know you got something coming up with Robert Kennedy, RK3, we call him. And I saw that. I was like, that's so dope. I love seeing, dope people get together, collaborate. But Tanya Smith, thank you so much for the congratulations. I truly appreciate it. I don't know when we're going to get a chance to link up and connect again, but I just cannot, from the bottom of my heart, y'all, everybody that is in the chat, all the congratulations. It just means the world to me. It means the world to me. Whatever works with your audience. You have a cool channel. It seems like a good channel for vertical content. I think it would be. I just started using Kirk's video intro methodology that are actually shorts. Yes, that intro video piece, right? Just kind of trying to summarize what you're going to say in the video in a very succinct way that you can do it in just a few, under 60 seconds, and then go into the video where you can actually be a little more verbose and chat a little bit more. Cosmic Grandpa says, congrats, Kirk Nugent. I recently discovered your channel and have learned a lot from you. Thank you. I love that name, Cosmic Grandpa. That is so dope. That is so dope. You may have been one of the people that came in when my 40 plus video was shared in that Facebook group. I don't know, maybe, but I'm just excited that you're here with us, man. And I can't thank you enough. This is a collective W, a collective win for the entire community. I see 21 of you guys on the live. We got 20 likes and we got 4 hearts from Facebook. Absolutely appreciate every last one of you. Jim Fused, thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh man, Jim and Chris, Dealcasters. You guys seen Jim? You've seen Chris Stone come on the live every now and again. Jim Fuse is the other part of that duo, and I'm excited to have you come through. And I can't tell you enough how much this day and this whole experience means to me. Hitting this milestone is just amazing. Oh, my guy, my partner in crime, DJ Strick, is with me tonight. He says, congratulations. Thank you so much, sir. We cooking with gas, Doc. We're cooking with gas, as they say, goose grease. Let's go for it. Let's go. 24-hour boss says, congrats, bro. A true inspiration. Hey, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. My brother from another mother, Joseph Mwange, says, show me your ways. This is my guy. What's going on, sir? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. He says, hitting the show soon. Let's go. I'm excited for it, brother. I'm excited. You guys are doing it. You're pushing in all the right ways. It's just a matter of getting on there and getting consistent, brother. We can chat. We can talk about some strategies that I think will work directly for you, because I know what your content is. I know who you want to serve. I think there are some things that you could do that would really exponentially blow up everything you got going on from a content perspective. But it may be a lot more, what's the term I'm looking for? Aggressive than you could possibly, so you got to find a window of time when you can actually do it. But I had a client that was in the finance space similar to you, and they simply dedicated a year to going live every day at 7 o'clock in the morning for a half hour. And let me tell you, he has more subscribers than I do right now. And he's one of his videos got called out by Dave Ramsey, and it was the best thing. I don't always say to folks, there's no such thing as a bad response to somebody hits the thumbs down button, somebody hits the thumbs up button. There's no such thing as a bad response. What it means is that your content made somebody have a reaction, and a reaction in the algorithm is just as good as whether it's good or bad. And the thing you don't want is where they're just in the middle, where they're like, I can take it or leave it. I'm not gonna really comment. I'm not gonna hit the like button. I'm not gonna subscribe. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna watch and just kind of walk away. And so that happened for him, and that kind of blew up some of the stuff that he's doing. I think that would work for you as well, Joe. So let's work on it, brother. Whenever you're ready, let's work on it. I brought one of the skull caps. I bought one of the skull caps from your Amazon store a while back. It's the best one I ever had. I went back to your store to order another one. I can't find it. Help a brother out. Oh, snap. So that's crazy. So you're absolutely correct. In the meantime, right, I had Amazon had a whole issue with Amazon where they took down all my stuff, videos, everything. They took everything down. So I have been slowly kind of building back up the stuff that I have on there, and I have not gotten around to putting that video back up. That said, I can, however, do something. I can do something. Let's go here. Let's go to here. Let's go to your orders, and let's do beanie.
All works.
Yeah. Skull cap. This one right here. This is the best one. I've ordered it multiple times. Yep, multiple times. It's still available. So I'm going to do this. Let's go to text. Copy that. I'm gonna try that one more time. Copy it, and I'm gonna drop it in the chat. And that, sir, is for you. That is for you. That is for you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me say, I mean, there's so many great people in the chat tonight. Hello, everyone. I miss saying hello to everyone. Thank you so much. JJS Tech says congrats. Thank you, JJS Tech. Saba's in the building. She's in the building. She said it's too early for this to be cafe. It is not cafe. We are celebrating 10,000 subscribers, okay? 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So super excited about that. Tanya says, oh, I put the comment up, but you can see it on the screen. Tanya says, so proud of you, Kirk. This is an awesome achievement. Listen, I take none of it for granted. I take not even one of those subscribers for granted. I call it the most amazing opportunity and responsibility that one could ever have, is to have 10,000 people say, we like this content. We have been served well by this content, and we want more of this content. I think that is just such an awesome responsibility that I get to steward, and I am super excited about it. I'm super excited about it. This is the link for you, XDMC. I hope that you caught it. I hope that you caught it. I hope that you caught it. And for anybody else that is he says got it. Thanks, bro. Anybody else that wants a beanie like the one that I'm showing on screen right now, then definitely check it out. Of course, they got they've got several here. Okay, so but this, I found that the one that I sent him, that one right there, that they some people call it a kufi, cough, whatever. That thing has been great for me, especially when I don't have my hair all the way right. So I use that thing all the time. Oh, we got so many people on the live tonight. Wait, Saba is now realizing she didn't read the description. She didn't read the title of the live, nothing. She just came on because I'm live, and that's how you know she's real fam. But she's like, 10K, congrats. That's so dope. Thank you so much, Saba. Saba actually helped me get my hands on this Mac Mini that I'm using right now. So you gotta have friends. You gotta have friends that can provide the hookups. Oh my gosh, Chris Stone says, man, 10K, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He says, I'm not worthy of the beanie. Oh my goodness. Wait, we live? This feel cafe-ish. Where's the link? Hey, sis, say less. That's all I'm gonna say is say less. Say less. We gonna figure this thing out. Give me 1 second. Let me go here. Let me go here. Let me go here. Boom. We gonna send this right over. And it is. You may have been joking, but now you're gonna be like, dang. Got the whole thing now. Let me see what we got here. Beyond that. All right, got it. Now, if you do come on, I'm gonna have to grab some headphones, but that's a small price to pay. Copy link there. Boom. We live. We live. All right, so boom, Danita, say less. It's not gonna be cafe though. It's not cafe. Kirk, I can't wait to see you wearing this nice hat. Listen, I am definitely gonna be wearing this. I cannot wait to wear this. I cannot wait. She said, ain't nobody joking. Look, the link has already been sent. So go ahead and get yourself together. Let me. Oh. Okay.
You know what time it is.
All works.
That ain't it. Gotta find my stuff. Oh, I knew somebody was gonna ask this question. I was waiting on the question. Hey, what's up? Who?
How it all works.
Okay. This is odd. The headphone seems to have disappeared. All right, but let me see what I got in my comment section. All right, y'all still hanging, y'all still rocking, y'all still doing the things. I appreciate you. Okay, Kirk, what should we do? What we should do is try to hit 20K at the same time and then do live then. You're catching me fast. You think so? I don't think so. I think you're gonna hit 20K long before I do. And man, it's not my day today. I really don't have headphones. This is not possible. How is this possible? This can't be possible. And all these connections and wires, I don't have no headphones. Anyway, we're gonna figure it out. All right, now let me see what else we got. So that was Tracy's comment. And then we have Cast Ahead's comments is, what has been your favorite part of the journey to 10K? Oh, I'm coming.
How it all works.
I'm just frantically looking for headphones. How did I mess this up?
How it all works.
All right. All right. No headphones. It's really not a good.
How it all works.
I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, wait, there's some other stuff in that bag, so I'm gonna need to.
How it all
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a whole bag pull down here in a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna commit the unpardonable sin.
How it all works.
All right. I can still hear everything, kind of, sort of.
How it all works.
Let me go ahead and kill the music and we'll get it there. What? No headphones. Don't you know how it all works? Come on. Now, how come I can't hear you? Let's add you here. Add camera. And let's say here, assign placeholder. Now let's hide that comment and get, I'm so excited that you're here with us.
Listen, I had to come on and celebrate with you.
I had no idea that I have not seen this set where you're sitting in such a long time. I'm like, oh, the nostalgia.
I know. I got to do better, Doc. Listen. 2025, Doc.
2025. Let's go. Let's go.
Look,
Egu's on the live. He says, I remember when you were at 1K. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I remember
and we
this
were excited
as well.
then.
Oh, we were jumping up and down. Yes, we did.
Listen.
That's why I want to say to. No, go ahead.
I was saying you showed that earlier, and I just there was genuine joy to see you here, to be able to say, hey, I know that person.
Look, did you see what Tora just said?
I didn't. I'm in the Zoom, so I stopped watching because I want my ADHD not to. It is BOL, brother.
When
Listen, this is how we started.
This is exactly how we started. Before BOL, we started like this.
Before
yes.
BOL, this was our bag.
Absolutely. So it's so crazy that we are able to do this. Okay. How am I gonna do this now? I have that there. All right, I'm gonna you keep talking. I'm just
okay,
gonna.
so I'm saying hi to the people. Listen, all of Kirk's 10,000 followers, because we're just assuming that y'all are all on here at the same time.
Of course,
celebrating with my brother from another mother, my friend. I'm so excited.
Because of course they are, right? I mean, why would they not be?
I mean, all 10,000 followers should be watching. Like I expect nothing less from you people.
Nothing less. Nothing less. Nothing less. Okay, now let's.
I'm very grateful at how hard you worked to get here. Look at you pulling up the comments.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's what I love.
This is exactly how we started. Okay. Two of us and comments. Okay. That's exactly how we started.
And the comments. Exactly.
Oh my word. Listen. All right. So I do want to answer Chris's question. So he says, what has been your favorite part of the journey towards 10K? And the favorite part of the journey has been the stories of impact. I can say that unequivocally, rolls right off of the tongue, Chris. Stories of impact have been my absolute favorite part of the journey. When you see people getting it, when somebody. There's a couple of messages I have from, different comments that people have sent. A lot of them are DMs. Don't ask me why people who watch YouTube will go to another platform and DM you because they don't want to comment on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. But I'll say for this one in particular, I could understand why she did it in a DM because it was wildly personal. So we went into great detail about what she was dealing with and what she was trying to achieve with her live show. And she'd come down to the wire, really needed some assistance, was trying to figure out some graphics, just didn't want to go live with it plain Jane. And she found one of my videos at like 2:00 in the morning and basically walked through step by step, creating the overlays, creating the backgrounds, creating the lower thirds. And when she was able to go live the next day, I mean, she said there was a point around 4 a.m. where she was just fully in tears. She had watched the video like 5-6 times at that point, and she's just like, it was like you were sitting right. It's like, because, the way I record my videos, I'm talking to the camera. I'm talking to the person as if I'm sitting with them like, no, don't do this. Now, remember what I said? You kind of have to do it like this. And she's just like, it was almost as if you were sitting there with me at 2 a.m. in the morning, working with me on that project together. And when my co-hosts came into StreamYard the next day for us to do the live show, they were all blown away by the graphics. They were blown away by how it looked and how it presented to the audience. And it actually empowered them to do some other brand stuff and different things like that. But the point for her was the video was a way for her to for me to sit with her in that moment and walk her through the process. And she was just so totally grateful. And so for me, that's definitely it. The journey to 10K is filled. I mean, it's peppered with those kinds of stories, peppered with people just kind of sharing with the impact, the different things that they were able to do. I know Egu's in the chat. We've had this conversation multiple times about some of the things that this content has helped him to do. Saba has shared that. Several of you. I mean, I think if I go down the line, there's just so many people in the chat who have shared these kinds of responses and these stories of impact as well. And I see several of you saying stuff already in the chat. Brian BT says Cafe, HIW, and BOL stars. Look at that.
Listen, Kirk, you know what I love?
Come on.
You know what I don't want you to gloss over this, because this is so important, is that there's so many people that get on social media, they get on, wanting to make videos, and they, I think there's this anticipation that their 10,000 or their 500 or their 100 is going to come all at once. But the stories that you just shared is that your 10,000 is built one person at a time.
Oh, it's one person.
And being able to reach that one person, you have that testimony, essentially what it was, of that woman feeling like you were talking just to her, is one person.
Yeah.
And that consistency continues to help you build one person at a time. If nothing
Yeah.
else, somebody
Yeah.
out there needs to know it's not about, oh, my video didn't get 1,000 views today. The fact that it may have gotten 1 view today is your one towards
Oof. Come
your
on.
10,000.
Come on.
You know?
Listen,
I love
I
that.
said to a coaching class, like, if I have to do 10,000 videos to get 10,000 subscribers, I'll do it. Because what it means is that each one of those videos impacted somebody in a way that that required them to respond by subscribing. And so that, to me, listen, you hit the nail on the head, but you always do. So I'm not even a little bit surprised, sis. You always come through with that heat, with that fire. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, my word. Okay, I will definitely come back and watch the end on replay. I have to teach Sabbath school tonight, so I got to go get my mind in order. Okay, Torah, we will see you later, but definitely praying for you as you go to teach. I love that. I love that. Cast ahead, my guy Chris Stone says, impacting lives with lives. Let me just repeat that again because somebody missed it in the back. Impacting lives with lives. Love it.
Yes.
Thank you, my dude, for the influence. Here's to 100,000 more from your ears to God, from your lips to God's ears. And I'm excited about it, sir. Appreciate it. Dr. Vibe Show is with us. Says congrats on 10K. Epic. He also comes back again and says, well deserved. Thank you, brother. And then my guy Sam from Live Production Tips and Tools, he's like, yo, I second Chris on that 100K milestone. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. There's just so much that we can chat about tonight. But the main thing. 16 of you guys are on the live with us tonight. 29 likes already. 6 hearts on Facebook. I truly appreciate every last one of you that are hanging out with us. And just some of you, I know that it's a busy evening, so you got to go. You got to do different things. I'm not looking to stay on here for an eternity. This is not going to be a 5-hour energy live stream. That's not we're not on that life. No, we are not. Got a whole concert tomorrow.
We've aged. We can't pull those anymore.
This is not 2020, 2021, not at all. Like real talk, back in the day, you post a link in the chat and like mad people would jump on. But right now, it's just us. It's just us. Oh, hold up. That one. No. Okay. I accidentally jumped on Zoom on my phone and it was taking over the host, and that would have messed up my whole thing. So I had to get that thing fixed quick. Angles. But my guy Junaid Ahmed is on, says, way to go, brother. Congratulations. I had him on from a masterclass in August. How to build your home studio. 7 stages of home studio mastery. That's the book. And I have the book right here. And super excited to have Junaid on tonight with us. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. 21 folk are on the live now. This is crazy. I love it. But no, one of the things that I don't know if I shared this earlier, but this is actually I wanted to catch her comment. Let me grab her comment from earlier. So Rebecca Touched by Yarn says, Kirk, I am crocheting a blanket for a friend I met on YouTube. And this is why I'm sharing this. This is why I'm sharing this. Now, this person that is talking right now, that comment that I just highlighted, she sent this to me.
Nice.
Come on.
With the Wakanda purple.
Right?
I mean,
that. With the on brand, with the colors and everything. But that's her channel. That's what her channel is all about. And I love that because I really feel like there are a lot of people that are following her channel. There's
First
people
of all,
who are listening and following along, and she's doing work for projects for clients while she's creating her content. I mean, there's just so many different ways that content can be done. But one of the things I love about her comment here that we're highlighting is that these relationships that we make in the digital are very real. They're real. They are real. And so when I see certain names pop up in the chat, I recognize that we go a ways back. Like Kevin Cox came on earlier and I was like, Kevin was made a moderator in the midst of the cafe. We used to hang out with us until like 4 a.m. in the morning, that kind of thing. So this is a collective W that we're experiencing here tonight. That's why I'm live. Not just because I'm, wanting folks to I'm not soliciting congratulations. That's not what it is. It's really saying thank you for every one of you that watched a video, for every one of you that hit a like button, for every one of you that shared, that took the link and said, yo, watch this. That's the reason why we're at 10,000 subscribers. It's yes, I put out the content. I did the work to do it. I made sure that it was tagged right. It was SEO'd right. It was description right. It was titled right. But it still needed a little extra push. And what does that more than anything else is your likes. Look how many likes we have now. We got 31 likes right now. 20 of you guys watching, 31 likes already on this video. Your likes, your comments, your engagement, that's what tells the algorithm, yo, put this into more people's inbox, put this into more people's For You tab, put this into other people's discovery algorithm, because this is content that is moving the needle for these people here. And if it's moving the needle for them, it's going to move the needle for these other folks. 10,000 subscribers later, this is where we are, and I'm excited about it.
I love it.
Let me
Listen,
grab one or two more
Kirk.
comments here. Let me see here. Do
Kirk,
you remember
can you hear me?
your first YouTube live broadcast? I do. I do. I remember it like it was yesterday, and it was not good. Every now and again, I still go back and watch. Me and my daughter were watching a couple of videos today, and we were laughing because we were like, "It's terrible. It's terrible." Like, I don't even know if I can find it. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Because I did a Canva, what's the term I'm looking for? I did a thumbnail for my 40 plus video. I can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and talk now.
Can you hear me now?
No, go ahead.
I
Try
didn't
again.
think so.
Oh, you're fine. It's me. I just need to select my AirPods. Okay. Wait. This is why I don't use AirPods.
Oh, because they do that thing. So he can't hear me saying this. They do that thing where they just decide whether they're going to. Yeah. Oh, but now I can't hear you, so you got to select your mic back. We can't hear you now. I'm going to take personal responsibility for ruining this celebration. We cannot hear you, Kirk. I think you're selected. You got to select your output. No, it's not. It's not giving you life. Hey, everyone.
What about now?
Um,
This is wild.
um,
This is wild. Okay, so we go to
I
sound.
can hear you now. Oh, but he can't hear me now.
Yeah, what about now? Okay,
Okay, I can hear you now.
now
Can you
you
hear me
can
now?
hear me, but I can't hear you, and that's okay.
You can hear me. So we're gonna shouting out
All right.
the
Okay.
crocheter's name.
We're just gonna keep it right there. We'll go the old
Okay.
school way. And put the headphones
Look at
on
that.
and stop tripping. I was trying not to mess up my hair since I just got a haircut today.
And it looks
really
great, by the
you
way.
see, that's what I was trying to do. But trying to do that messed me up. I can hear you perfectly now. I should have just done this to begin
Okay.
with.
And we can hear you.
That
'Cause
was
I
the whole
I was
problem.
making comments and I was like, Kirk is for real not responding.
No,
And
I
was
wasn't
like,
hearing
I
you
don't
at
think
all.
he can hear me.
Yeah, audio decided to go wild, sir. So
Completely out. So wait, so I got to go back up because I wanted to shout out. You were talking about the crocheter, the Touch by Yarn. I love her name. I love that
Rebecca
name.
Touched by Yarn. That is so dope.
That's fantastic.
That is so dope. That is so
That is
dope.
how she reaches people. I love that.
Yes, and that's what I love about content. That's what I love about YouTube. It just gets past the guards. I mean, and it allows you to put your own creative touch on that thing. It's not like there's no, so apart from just working with the algorithm, because people are like, well, it looks like I did this wrong. I set this up wrong. It's not like you set it up wrong. It may just not be optimized for the algorithm to pick it up and put it in front of the people who you want to reach. And so that's the only thing that is wrong. I have a guy that I'm working with, coaching client, older gentleman. And for him, it's just these videos that he's doing, and he's like 60 videos in. So I just want to, I don't want people to be like, oh, okay, he's just doing. No, he's like 60 videos in. And these videos that he's doing, he doesn't edit them. Comes into Ecamm, he hits the record button, and he tells a story from his life. And he hits the end button and he uploads it to YouTube. His whole channel is an autobiography for his family.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm telling you, the videos are gold because every story he's sharing something that happened in his life and what he learned from it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, like, it blows my mind to there's no right or wrong. And so with that said, his thumbnails, absolutely incorrect. His titles, incorrect, totally. But when you understand what his purpose for creating the content is, it's not for the world. It's not like he's trying to go YouTube famous. He's not trying to go viral. He's just trying to leave a legacy in video form so that his children's children can hear his experiences in his own voice, in his own words. Like, if you think about the verbal tradition,
that was the original purpose of YouTube.
That's actually the original intent.
He is doing the original purpose of YouTube was to literally be like a video photo book, essentially, or a video for your family. Like, hey, watch the first steps of your cousin that lives in Australia.
Perfect.
And then it just like blew up its original intent. Wasn't it funny how a lot of original intent things like end up being greater than what they were originally intended? Like and
we're back.
No, I think about stuff like the M&M's candy, right? The melts in your mouth, not in your hand. That was a slogan that we know, right?
Yeah.
But originally the logo was melts in your mouth, not in the sand, because they were made for soldiers who wanted chocolate, but there were different conditions that were too hot for chocolate to withstand. So Mars came up with this idea to make this candy.
Oh my God.
So that, as you know, if they had it in their backpacks or they had it in their hands, they wouldn't have chocolate all over their hands, that hard shell.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't melt in the sand. And then ultimately it's like one of the most well-known, well-beloved candies in the world now. But its original intent was so soldiers could have chocolate in war.
Danita. Y'all see why y'all see why I be trying to get Danita to do content? Do you see now why I be telling her to does anyone recognize why I've been after my sister to do content? Like, did you hear this story? Like, what?
It's true. Yeah. I tell people I have a Jeopardy's worth of just ADHD knowledge, but I love that story solely because when, somebody can go in with something so simple, the intent can be so simple, and just the genuineness of the intent can ultimately blow up to be this most magnificent thing.
That's
Facebook
awesome.
was supposed to be a yearbook for college students.
Yep.
And
that's exactly what it was supposed to be.
Like now.
A yearbook for college students. Help us, Jesus.
That's it.
Listen, I'm looking in the chat right now, and Anthony T. Ladson, Doc Ladson is saying, I did that talking about my comic book collection on a live yesterday. 185 people showed up, didn't even finish, have to do at least 2 more. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it cannot be overstated. Like, this is what content will do. And so when somebody's like, oh man, I kind of did this wrong, the moment I hear that, I begin to kind of pull back the onion layers a little bit. Okay, so what are you trying to achieve again? Because wrong is relative. It just depends on whose metrics you're using. And so if you are trying to win a triathlon, then maybe you are doing some things wrong. Oh, this is a wild day today. Hold on.
That's great. I love it. I think that's one of the things I love about Kirk going live is just the way he owns and I know he can't hear me because I think he took his headset off so he could fix whatever the issue is. But the way that he owns oops, I didn't know that was going to happen. Like, so many people are so obsessed with getting everything perfect. And Kirk's like, nope, we're going to own it. and he's gonna come back on, and he's gonna put his headset on, and he owns it.
I'm like, I'm sitting here like, okay.
So I was just bragging about how one of the things I love about when you go live is how you own the oops, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh, I own it. These are all learning experiences. Like every last one of them. I count them as opportunities to teach. I always joke with people, like I used to have a Logitech C920 webcam that I had on the table, like right here. And I see my guy Jermaine Nelson says, I've been here since day uno. Thank you so much for your support, brother. And we 10,000 strong in this army. So let's go. But I used to have this Logitech C920 webcam that would sit right here in front of me. And I had it on this little 3-legged tripod, but the tripod was on the desk because the tripod is only about this big. So I used to have it like this. And one day I was on a live and I did something and I knocked the webcam over and it fell down on the ground. And there's video footage of me reaching over the desk. You can see my hand coming towards the camera and picking it back up and adjusting that bad boy. And when I was done, I looked at the camera, I was like, that wasn't supposed to happen. And then I just continued on with my content. I got at least 20 coaching clients from that because folks were just like, well, if this guy can do that live, he can teach me what I need to know.
Listen, how many lives can you change if you just make your mistakes out loud, essentially?
Absolutely. Oof, make your mistakes out loud.
With in your craft.
Oh.
Say, I don't know. You will get so many more people because you know why? Because people are just like, you're
pulling from my playbook, right? Like there's the video that I was talking about earlier when I talked about what's the term I'm looking for? If I change this scene, it's not gonna show it to you. The video that I was talking about earlier, where I was saying, if you're get started on YouTube, three advantages that over 40 people have if they start a YouTube channel. The second advantage is they're not afraid of saying I don't know.
Listen,
not afraid of saying I don't know.
Every moment of every day.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's figure it out together. That's actually the sub tagline of how it all works. Let's figure it out together. I don't know. Let's figure that out together. Come on.
Listen, because we are too old to be pretending that we're perfect. Like, ain't nobody trying to look perfect. Ain't nobody.
No,
okay.
we know what real life is. And
Listen.
we're not about the Instagram filter or you know what I'm saying? No. We're not doctoring it up. We know, like there's a mess right here on the other side, like right below this camera, there's a mess, but you can't see it, you know, because we live. So back there looks great, but right here, like there's a bunch of stuff like right here beside me.
Let me tell you something. Most of us don't need to turn our cameras around is what I'm saying.
Nope. Don't need to.
Let's not turn the cameras around.
Sure. Listen, Rebecca Touchmark says she's got to go. She says, so happy for you. I've got to go. See you later. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for my gifts. Thank you so much for coming and rocking with us tonight and just celebrating 10,000 subscribers together. But if you have to go, fam, don't feel don't feel obligated to come hang out with me and Danita will talk for at least another half hour or so. No, well, I got about a half hour in me. I got at least a half hour in me. One of the things I did want to grab here is that BT says, I receive that. He says, you sparked it in me. He helped me. I'm starting. Let's go. Danita is dropping the knowledge, unknown, untold facts, and you were so right on that one. But let's go. See the what's the term? What's the name of it? Smithsonian. The Smithsonian is in conversation with YouTube. Why? Because this is the largest video library on the planet. And some of those videos we actually cannot lose. We actually can't lose. And so Smithsonian is like, well, we kind of have to, like, how can we designate the archives of YouTube as a video museum? Oh man, somebody's gonna get that later, but because imagine somebody's gonna be able to go back to those early YouTube videos, like in 50 years, or you know, if God doesn't come in like 100 years, somebody's gonna go back to some of those early videos and be able to watch them. Like somebody's gonna go back to this vertical live and be like, these guys were crazy back in these days. Like Kirk and Danita on here celebrating 10,000 subscribers. What is that? And this is what life was like at this. Like you have opportunity to see a picture in time, a moment in time when we were doing this kind of thing. And that's why the Smithsonian is like, we have to be able to capture that. Those
Oh, because
videos
you know
are
what I just,
priceless. Yeah.
you know
Go
what I
ahead.
realized this week,
Mm, mm.
um, you know that adage that people have like, oh, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and
Yeah.
they're
Oh
talking
yeah.
about still pictures, right? Like when you take a picture, the picture is worth 1,000 words. And I was thinking in my head, I'm like, that's true, but the live moment was worth 1,000,000, right?
Mm.
So, so the reason why these video archives are becoming more precious is
Yeah.
because we're capturing millions of words, right? Instead of a person picking up a photo and saying, "Oh my gosh, what happened when these two people were in, like, what was happening here, mom?"
Right. Right.
And they can only tell you like secondhand information, like this is this on this day, Danita and your grandfather Kirk were going live,
Hmm.
and they had so many amazing things, and he was thanking people. Like that's the 1,000 word
It's
story,
a
right?
1,000 word
But our
story.
videos and our lives are the millions of
Million.
words that
Eesh.
people can experience over and over again. And that's really
Whew.
what changes lives. Not saying that pictures don't change
Whew.
lives, but being able to really truly relive the moment
It's
is
a
what changes lives.
it's a natural progression and natural iteration of what the picture was back in the day. It was like, man, we can capture a moment in time with a picture. Well, now we can
Yes.
capture it in video, not only produced video, we can capture it in live video. And that's the piece I
Hmm.
absolutely love. Let me grab a couple of comments. I didn't realize I missed so many here. Cosmic Grandpa, I love this name. Just love Cosmic Grandpa. And I feel like because the name is not spelled cosmic, so I feel like that actually might be his last name. So anyway, but he says, I'm 247 episodes into a weekly series, just about to launch a new show. Learned and still learning lots here. Thank you so much,
Oh,
sir. I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. I appreciate that. BJS IBMOR says, and he has said this multiple times. This is not his first time saying that. He says, yo, you have way too few subs. There are folks with 500K with BS content, SMH. So I listen, he has said that multiple times. I'm just like, listen, I don't mind growing organically. I don't mind growing slow. I just feel like that allows me
yeah.
to know the audience a lot better. So definitely excited for that. BT says co-host Danita to the rescue. Of course, when the camera goes dark, I've got to get up and figure out what's going on. But I mean, just boom, just go. And then Tracy says Kirk is so human. I love that statement. I love that's an ultimate compliment. So human. That's what I want to be. That's what I want to be.
Yeah.
Oh, Jermaine says, make your mistakes out loud. I'm using that in my sermon. I knew this was going to happen. I said, if you guys just wait long enough, Danita's going to drop something that you can use now. She's going to drop something that you can use tomorrow. I know y'all Friday night. Listen, some of your sermons have suffered because the cafe has not been here. Let's be honest, okay? Some of you you used to come on Fridays like, oh snap, they're not going to go live. What am I going to preach? No, I'm just joking. Jermaine is a dope preacher. If you guys ever get a chance to hear Jermaine preach, that man will tear down your pulpit. That guy is a fire breather. And he loves what he has been called to do. Okay, Business Growth Ready. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. I thank you so much for coming through. It's not a mess. It's just not camera ready yet and may never get there. Come on, Business Growth Ready. You got to look at life that way. I love that we have Instagram comments coming through. Saba says, mini cafe with her hands raised. Come on, mini cafe. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
I love
We'll
it.
take it. I love that we have comments coming through. There's just so many different ways to be able to do that. Brian BT says, photo, 1,000 words, video, 1,000,000 words. Mind blown.
It's so
Mind
true.
blown. Picture tells 1,000
Here's
words.
an
A video
here's
says a
another
million
thing,
words. I
because
love it.
people think, oh my gosh, Janita, but Kirk drops gems and then he walks away from them. I
I
just
do.
I just go and dig them up. That's all.
She
That's
says
it.
I walked away from that's
I
good.
just go and dig up Kirk's gems. So my favorite thing, you're talking about growing slowly, right? And my
Mm,
favorite thing, you and I have talked about this before, because we talk about how
mm.
I tell my kids, and I used to tell actually my students when I was teaching like theater and screenwriting, and I would tell them, I'm just like, you should seek oven baked fame,
Oof.
because microwaved fame gets cooler way faster, right? And that's proven. If you're in your kitchen, if you are a person that is in your kitchen and you're making food, you will know, especially that if you heat it in the
Oh
stove or
my
on top of the
God.
stove,
Right.
That joint will stay hot for a very long time. But microwaved food usually cools at the same rate that it took you to heat up. Right? So microwave popcorn, it comes out that microwave after 3 minutes, like piping hot and butter. But by the time you get that stuff in a bowl, you can pick it up with your hands and eat it, right? Because it's going to
Yeah.
cool at the speed that you
at
heat
the
it
speed
up.
that you
Same
heat it.
way
Oh
with any food,
gosh. Oh,
right?
oh.
So those people that are seeking that instant fame, that microwaved kind of fame that happens right away, you're going to cool off the exact same way you started.
My goodness. My
But
goodness.
the
My goodness.
success that takes time, the success where the oven had to heat up first, right? Meaning your surroundings had to get hot first, and
Mercy.
then you were able to put it in and start cooking.
Ooh.
And then it took a long time for it to get ready.
My.
By the time you get hot and come out of the oven, that stuff is going to stay hot. Y'all know, like Thanksgiving, there was still some stuff that you dug into and you were just like, ooh, this is still warm.
This is
That's
still
because
warm.
oven baked success does not cool off right away. And
My
so I celebrate the fact that you're just now reaching 10,000 followers. Why? Because
why?
you're still hot.
God, dog. I have forgotten what it's like to be on the live with Danita. Like I have forgotten. I have forgotten. Y'all, this is an entire word for somebody tonight. Oh, you're still hot. You're still hot. And the fire is continuing to blaze. Oof, I'm just gonna enjoy that one. That's amazing. That's amazing. A good friend of mine, Walt Jeanette, has a channel. He's just like, no, we not. He said we're not flipping burgers. We're cooking brisket. It's gonna be slow.
There you go. Listen, you gotta have at
slow.
least had brisket to appreciate that.
You got to know. If you haven't had brisket,
You had to
you
cook
don't know.
brisket to know what that means.
We going slow. Oh my gosh.
I love
BT
it.
says I can't write fast enough. Cools off at the right rate / time it was cooked. Come on. Listen, I want to get to this comment from I want to catch this comment from so Plush Life Media just joined us over on Instagram, but I want to catch this comment from Dr. Vibe Show. He says, I did my first EV Mux live show last week. Thank you, Kirk, for challenging me to do it. Still trying to figure out EV Mux. I'm excited that you tried it. I'm excited that you got started. I'm excited of what you were able to do because listen, it has to start somewhere. And I'm excited about that. That's part of what I do on the channel is we try to encourage folks, man. It's like, somebody comes in the chat like, yeah, I'm thinking about doing my live show in another week or two. You know what we say? I'm like, give me a date and time. I'll show up. You said you're going to start it. Give me a date. And then everybody in the chat's like, give us a date. And that's what happens. That's what the community is all about. And we want to see this thing grow and thrive. I see my guy, Marie Moore, just showed up over on Instagram. What's going on? Marie, he says, hey, I'm in the room. You see his comment now? It's at the very bottom. I'm in the room.
Oh my God.
I'm in the room. Come on. Yeah. Dr. Vibe is like, hold up. Sis is dropping knowledge bombs. Yes, sir. This is what she does all day, every day. That's why I think she should just have an entire network, not even a channel, like a network. My guy, I know you're going to say something. I just want to catch Jermaine's comment real quick. I appreciate the encouragement, bro. I'm here to support and learn, man. I really love what you do. Thank you so much, Jermaine. I really appreciate that. His follow-up quote is, oh, she is a preacher. She is a preacher. Of course she is. Nothing but fire. Her clip stays locked and loaded, sir. Now, what were you going to say, Danita? You were going to say something. I cut you off.
No, you said you and Kenzie went back and watched your first video.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you said? Did I hear you say that?
Today.
So looking back, right? We talk about having 2020 vision. The hindsight is 2020 legit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What and you're just like, oh, it was bad. What made it bad? Like what if so now Kirk, right? 10,000 follower Kirk could talk to no follower Kirk.
No, you know what it is? So we were laughing and cringing the entire video. But when the video got to the end and I landed the video, we were both like, that joint is actually kind of dope. Like we were both kind of like, no, it was there. Like the bones were always there, but the glow up has just been real. Like, so if you look at the quality of the video, if you look at the where I was, like the actual studio that I was in, those are the pieces where we were both just kind of chuckling and laughing our way through. But when the video ended, like I turned back towards the camera and kind of, talk to people, give them some advice, and then lead them into the next thing. I was like, okay, I wasn't too terrible. That joint that joint hits. I mean, it does its thing. So I think if I could talk to that previous version of myself, I would tell that previous version, don't wait for permission. Don't wait for permission. Don't create artificial metrics of success. Video is a vehicle for you to be able to share the value that is non-negotiable you have. That's what I say to coaching clients all the time. And that's something that it took me a while to learn. I wish I'd learned that way earlier, but I would say to that earlier version of Kirk, you've got something. Your ability to capture it, your ability to edit it and make it, pop, it's going to catch up. But the value that you have, it's there. It's there. It's been there since day one. It's the reason why students would come to my office when I was a CIO at Oakland University and sit down and they would talk and they would play chess with me because I always had an open chessboard on my table. And everybody knew, like, if you just pass by, you move a couple of pieces and chat with Mr. Kirk for a second or two. It's the same concept. It's the same reason why some of the elders in South Africa would literally sit and chat with me for hours. Why? Because that part is non-negotiable. That value piece, it's not up for discussion. You have that. So now it's just a matter of how you're going to use that. All right. So let me publish this. This is the thumbnail that we were working on. So this is my first video is on one side and my latest video is on the other side. So 5 years in between the two.
You look like a baby.
That part.
You look like a baby.
That part.
I love it.
That part. So, but I that's what I would say. I would say that to anybody who's getting ready to get started. Like, there's no, there's a meme that used to go around on Instagram. It's not quite as popular anymore, but it's the audio says something like, no one is coming. There is no Superman with the cape. There's no help. You're it. Mm-hmm. You're it. You buckle up, put on your big boy pants, get in there and get the work done. You are the answer that the world has been waiting for on this particular thing. We're just waiting for you to figure out that you're it. No one is coming. So that's what I would say to my younger version of myself. And I hope that resonates with somebody else that's in the chat as well today. Yeah. Oven baked success and not microwave success. Mercy, Lord. Come on, Jermaine. I started my YouTube channel at 0 subs in 2013. Come on, Jermaine. Where you at now? Talk to me. Stay the course, Florence says. And then Marie says, don't wait for permission. I love that. That's good. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for it. Don't wait for it. Don't wait for it.
This is the thing, though, that I don't want to get lost, because like I know this, Kirk. Like I would say this. I know utility closet live video.
Yes. and
right?
to be clear,
I feel like we came in right at the glow up when the glow up started.
This one is the utility closet, like that one on the left side.
2019?
Yes, that's the utility closet. Yeah, no, that's utility closet. Yes.
Yeah. I think that what's important is that so we have this thing in our house where when our children express interest in something, and they say to us, hey, we want to do blank. We actually wait 6 months before we invest money into it because I learned
Mm.
very early as a mom that the moment you have a kid that's just like, I like tennis, and then you buy all in to like you
Yeah.
buy the tennis
Yeah.
racket and
Yeah.
the equipment
Yeah.
and all of
The
the stuff, and then 2 months
subscription.
later,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
right, they don't want to play tennis anymore, right? And so finally, I was just immediately I was like, we're not doing this. Like, I'm not about to waste money. If you have an interest in something, I'm gonna wait to see, right? So my
Mm.
youngest daughter is an artist, legitimately.
Dope.
And I remember when she came to me when she was very young, she was like, I wanna do art. And I said, okay. I said, well, just, keep practicing. And every day that little girl would pick up a piece of paper and a pencil
Mm.
and she would just practice drawing, right? Just every day, every single day. And she would doodle at first, and then she would start watching YouTube videos to see how she could start, mimicking what other people were doing. She would pull up Pinterest pages when she would get to a computer at school, because this is before we, allowed them like phones and stuff at home, and find things that she could draw. And she would bring it to us and she would show us, look what I did, no tracing. She legitimately would just draw stuff out. And she did that for about almost 6 months to about a year before me and
Wow.
hashtag the boyfriend, my husband, invested in art classes.
Wow.
And now that she's 13 now, and she is absolutely incredible, right? And now when she comes to me and says, hey, I need these specific pencils in order to be able to do this type of texture,
There it
she's
is.
going to get them.
She's gonna get him.
And when she says,
Yeah.
hey, I need these specific type of
Oh.
markers or this specific type of paper to in order to
Oof.
pull this off, she's going to get it.
She's gonna get
But
him.
she's going to get it not because of, the fact that she's an excellent artist now. She's going to get it because I watched the investment
Mm.
before.
Mm.
I watched the hard work when she had nothing. I watched the
Before.
hard work when
Right.
all she got was a number two pencil and a piece of paper that had something on the front, and she flipped it over and turned it on the back. I
Good
watched
night.
when she would keep erasing and retracing and keep erasing and retracing until she got it right. I watched the progress happen. So now that she's at the level that she's at now, she can have whatever she wants because I understand that she understands the
Mm.
investment and the time that it takes.
My
So I
goodness.
say to people that if you don't have the tools now, keep working,
Keep working. Oh.
right? If you are still in a utility closet,
Oh.
keep
Keep
recording.
working.
Because ultimately, when you get to this level over here, it is because in 2019,
Come
with a
on.
shaved head in a broom
Come on.
closet, he was still willing to record. In a
Yes.
broom closet, he was still willing to go live.
My,
So that
my,
in
my, 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 my,
2024,
my.
yes, he does have 10,000 followers. Why? People are investing in Kirk, not because he just showed up and said, I know how to help you. It's
No.
because Kirk took that many years to figure out how to help who he could help
Come
in order to
on.
be able to
Oh,
produce the kind of videos that he's producing
I'm
now.
done. I'm done. See, this is what I'm talking
You got to
about.
keep working,
You
right?
gotta keep
It's not
working.
just about going, it's about continuing to work, right?
Sheesh.
10,000 followers, 10,000 hours. It's all
10,000
to
hours.
me.
Come
you
on.
know, it's
Come
the same,
on.
but you have to keep working with your nothing so that by the
Mm.
time you get to your something, it means so much more.
This
And
is it
people
right
are
here.
willing to say, whatever you need, you
Yeah.
can have it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I've had that experience as well, where somebody will literally message and be like, "Hey, are you gonna create content on this product?" Well, still trying to save toward it. I don't necessarily have a brand deal right now, so I'm gonna take my time and get there. And then somebody will go and buy the product and send it to me
Hmm.
so that I can have the
Hmm.
product, so that I can create content on the product. And if I create content on the product, this lady said to me, she's like, I know that if you have it, you'll learn it and you'll teach it. And if you teach it, I will understand it and I'll actually be able to use what I have. I was blown
But
away.
see that, but she's able to go back through your YouTube page history and see that. See, that's what people don't understand. You're not getting brand deals with 5 videos.
No.
Nobody is buying you cameras and headphones and ear pods and lighting with 4 videos that look really, really great. No. She goes back to listen, I know what I'm like. If somebody comes to me and they're just like, "Oh, Miss Danita, I really want to be an actor." I'm going to your Instagram.
Let me see what you got.
Let me see it.
What have you done?
Let me see what you've done.
Woo.
Let me see your reel. Have you made one? Do you have one? Let me see pictures of the last play you were in.
Mercy.
Right? Because if there isn't one, if there isn't any evidence, why am I going to be convinced that you're going to treat what I am giving you?
God, no
whether
evidence.
it's teaching, whether it's casting, whether it's anything, how do I know that you're going to treat it with the loving care that I need for you to if you don't have a history? Come on. Isn't that how credit works? Come on, Holy Ghost.
If you don't have a history,
you don't have a history of paying people back well. So no, you can't have this house. You can't have the car. You have no history.
You have no history.
And you have to start treating your craft like credit.
Like credit.
Right?
Help us.
People are not going to invest in your craft. People are not going to invest in your creativity until you have proven that you have consistent history. Right? Because I can't pay a credit card bill one time and expect that I'm going to have good credit.
No.
Good credit comes from me paying consistently over time. Consistently over time. Your creativity and your craft works the exact same way. People will invest in you when they see that you have been consistent over time.
My goodness. I'm actually at a loss. I don't even have words right now.
Listen, we're celebrating you. Every time I love using you as examples because of where we are. I'm here to celebrate my brother, my friend.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you for it. I really do. My God. Tracy says, "Okay, Kirk, you just need to have a whole show with Danita." Oh, listen, I've known that for a very long time. I've known that for a very long time. Trust me when I tell you, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Oh man, let me see if I can make this work. I don't think it's gonna work properly. I was trying to do something else. Let me just let's put that back. Put that. Oh no.
I love that we can see the whole thing. I love that so much. The whole kit and caboodle.
Yep. Listen, you're seeing the background. You're seeing the whole thing. Now you must invest in you before other folk will invest in you. Come on, listen,
that's the truth.
Mario Moore is having an entire. Yeah, it's always true. Always the truth. Mari is having a whole entire thing. Listen, sis, I'm really feeling I feel like this set has a whole glow up as well. I don't remember all these things.
Listen. So I do not remember all these things. Every once in a while when I'm doing like meetings, people will be like, "Oh my gosh, I love your virtual set." And I literally am just like, this is real.
That's all real.
I can touch this. Yes, this is all of this is real. We can touch these things.
There's nothing. It's not fake here. That's actually real.
It's not fake.
My goodness. No, that's dope. Kirk asked Danita to hold her right arm up near her left ear. Right.
Hold my right arm up near my left ear.
Right arm. Yeah.
Why am I doing this?
I don't know. It's BT says it's asking this. I think maybe he's trying to see your watch. Maybe he's trying to see. Yeah. I think that's the only thing I could think of. Right arm, right here, left ear. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh my goodness! One of our mods.
That's my Christmas colors. They also serve as my Black History Month colors when we change months.
Oh snap! That's actually pretty dope. One of my mods from Oakwood, Roycelyn Mentor Marcel, is in the chat on Instagram. Let me go back to comments here because I know you can't see them if I don't have them up. And she says right here, she says, "Wow, no one is coming." That's a sermon right there, Kirk. Big congrats again. Thank you. BT says, yes, the watch band matches her scarf.
Yeah.
Her scarf. Oh, BT is very observant. Yeah. She says, hey.
I
Melissa says,
believe in watch
what's
bands.
going
Listen.
on? What's going on? No, you gotta
All
have
day.
watch
What's
bands. You
up?
gotta have watch bands.
I have several. I have a whole case.
This is so dope.
And the removable heads too. Like you got to invest in
Oh
those
yeah.
too.
No.
Yeah.
That's required. That's required. Yeah. Doc Vibe says doing the right work for the right reason consistently brings the right results. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Oh man, the right work for the right reason, the right season. Come on, that's good, sir. I feel it. Consistently. And you work consistently in there too. Come on. I love that. I love it. Listen, y'all, we've got 36 likes is crazy. Like even YouTube is probably like, oh, what is going on today? But I mean, we're just celebrating. That's really all it's about. We're celebrating. We're super excited. I mean, I don't even have, if I click this, oh yes, it's actually the right one. I love when the buttons work, but I don't even have words to describe. We're just excited. 10,000 subscribers is bananas. It really is. It's bananas. If I put 10,000 people in a room, I would need a really big room. so and I actually said that to a coaching client. He's at 800 subscribers, and I was like, he's like, wow, I just feel like I'm growing really slow. And I just said to him, have you ever seen 800 people in a room? And he was like, that's a big room. I said, if you can fit them all, that's a big room. That's a big room. 800 people. That's a lot of people. Don't scoff. Don't despise humble beginnings, Jack. I mean, it's these times that will really determine if you can manage the large growth. And I have to tell you, I know you're about to go ham, but I'm just so.
No, I'm just going to tell you, do you know what you would have to rent if you sat all of your followers in one place?
A stadium.
The BBC Arena.
Get out of here. 10,000.
That seats 10,000 people.
Get out of here.
The arena. Yes.
I'm blown away right now.
Yes. So for those of you that don't live in Huntsville, the Probst, it's called the Probst Arena in Huntsville, Alabama, where they bring concerts. It seats 10,000 people.
Wow. That
is your seating capacity right there, friend. I love your face.
I am, because it's like seeing, because I've been to the Von
because I wanted to make it
multiple times.
I know like $10,000 is huge, but I wanted to make that real for you. The arena downtown sits exactly 10,000 people. So that means, Kirk, that one more subscriber,
and you wouldn't be able to fit.
You're gonna have to get a bigger room, friend.
What in the world? I'm actually at 10,003.
Oh, then it won't fit. Come on, look at God. It won't fit. Listen, let me tell you why that's awesome.
It won't fit.
It won't fit.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you why that's awesome. So do you know there is a specific type of goldfish? I love this.
Yeah. Let's hear the goldfish.
Yeah. There's a specific type of goldfish. I don't know the name of it. But it depends on, and I don't even know where you can get it, but you can actually, these are fish you can buy. It's not like a special water. It's just a regular goldfish. There's a special type of goldfish that will grow to the size of the tank that it's kept in. Oh, you're good. Listen, this is, you're literally, you're stealing from my playbooks. It's not stealing. I mean, it's just our minds work so similar. Wednesday. Yeah, they do. On my show on Wednesday, on the Coaching Corner on Wednesday, I talked about comfort zones, and I was saying that you have potted plants
that could only grow to the size of the pot that you put them in. And then you have to take it out of that pot and put it in a bigger pot until you eventually have to just put it in the earth. But if you leave it in that pot, you are actually limiting what that thing can do. So go ahead.
And even with your
let's talk about the goldfish.
Which is even more incredible is that with your potted plant scenario, if you leave it in a pot that it's not meant to stay in, it'll die.
It'll die.
Right? For those people with green thumbs out there. It'll die in the pot that it remains in, not because it was not being taken care of, but because it wasn't in its proper place.
It's not in the right environment.
Time.
It's not in the right environment.
So with this goldfish, it will stay the size according to the tank that you put it in. So if you have it in a small fish bowl, it's going to stay in that small fish bowl with the understanding that it can't grow because it won't be able to fit inside the fish bowl. So it's not necessarily it is. The fish limits itself.
Ooh,
because a lot of times
like
what'll
that.
happen, just like we do with kids, if you have children
and
they
better.
come downstairs and their jeans are like high watering, you're just like, oh my gosh, you're growing too big for your jeans. Let me buy you some new. No, instead the fish will be like, I'll stay small because this is where you put me. Right. And is that what we do as creatives?
Yes.
We stay small because that's where people have put us. And we won't go for the bigger spaces and the bigger places because we're afraid of where we're going to go. But if you take the same fish home to an aquarium, put it in there, that fish will begin to grow because it understands that the water and the environment can handle its size and capacity when it begins to grow bigger for its space. I love that you have always operated as if you were going to have more than 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
And even between the screenshot earlier this afternoon and now, your fish is growing. Your potted plant is having to be moved because you are already, Kirk, I need you to receive this. You are already bigger than the largest venue that Huntsville has.
Golly.
Receive that, friend.
I received that. That is so much. That is so heavy right there. Like, I think I'm going to sign off on that one right there. Like, that is literally blowing my mind right now. Bigger than the largest venue that Huntsville has. That's crazy. And yet, that's so real. That's so real. I haven't seen Season on the live with us probably since Cafe Days. So I'm super excited to see her comment today because she always came with some gardening parallels. But she said, don't get me started. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe you're still awake, Tracy. Tracy's over across the pond. She is in the UK. So she's like, good night, all. It's past midnight here, and I have an early start tomorrow. Congrats again, Kirk. Take care. Take care. Get some rest. Thank you so much for coming and celebrating with us tonight. This has been a lot of fun. I know several people, if you've signed off, you've moved on. We're at 13 people watching with us right now. We're just kind of hanging out a little bit longer. But listen, fam, we're gonna lay it down right here. I cannot. But BTW, don't go nowhere, Danita. But I cannot say thank you enough to each and every one of you. If you're watching this live with us right now, if you're watching on replay, if you've ever watched any of the content on this channel, YouTube, by the way, because I know we're streaming to Facebook and on Instagram as well. But if you've ever watched any of the content on this channel, if it's ever helped you get across the line, figure out some things where streaming is concerned, we really appreciate you for taking this journey with us. However, if you are not a subscriber, do you know that even with 10,000 subscribers, that YouTube is still telling me it's only something like 20% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed? Oh, wow. So if you are, it's really low. If you are not a subscriber, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Listen, we'll do you right. We appreciate you for rocking with us. Clearly, several of you have decided to hit the subscribe button. And for those that have already subscribers, this is what I want to share with you. Consider becoming a member. There's a blue button on your screen right now if you're watching on YouTube that says join. Hit that thing. $9 a month. It will enable us to be able to put out more consistent content in a way that is very much dedicated to serving the needs of those who watch this channel. And so that's what I always tell people about membership. Membership, some people, oh, what's the perk? What are the perks of membership? Sometimes we do Q&As. Sometimes we do behind the scenes content. We post things that are just for members. Masterclass content is only for members. So yeah, there are some benefits there, but by and large, we see membership, when you hit that join button, we see that as something that you're doing to say thank you for the value that we are already providing, and you want to be part of the system, part of the process, part of the ecosystem that enables us to continue putting out that on a consistent basis. I would say this as we get ready to wrap: your live stream is your digital storefront. Your live stream is your digital storefront. Main Street USA, you used to have these storefronts, and that was actually advertising back in that time. You'd peek in the window, and people would actually pay shop owners to put their wares in the storefront, because that was the best form of advertising in those main streets as people were trying to settle this country. So your live stream is your digital storefront. It's a way for people to kind of look in and say, oh, that's the value that they provide. Oh, that's her secret sauce. Oh, that's his bag. Like, that's his expertise. That's where she excels and it shines and really has her thing. When people are able to see what you're doing while live, when your target audience, your perfect person, your avatar is able to see you do your thing live, they're ready to book the business. They don't need the ad campaign. They're ready to work with you because they saw you do it while live. And there's no way you could have prepared for what you answered them, because you did it while they were live. I like to say it this way: no better way to go from busy and broke to peaceful and paid than for your ideal customer to see you do your thing while live. And when they see you do it live, they don't need the ad campaign. The little piece of chicken they give you in the mall from the Asian store? They don't need that. They're ready to buy the full meal because they saw you at your best when you were live. Live streaming and content is an ultimate hack for growing, engaging an audience, funneling clients to your business, establishing yourself as a thought leader in a given space, because it drastically cuts down the time it takes for people to know you, to like you, and to trust you. And once you are there, then you can take them on the journey that you would like to, whatever that might be. So if you're a nonprofit, you can take them on that journey. If you're in this as a content entrepreneur, you can take them on that journey. If you are someone of faith, you can take them on that journey too. But you still have to serve them. Still got to make sure they know you, like you, trust you. You still got to be able to package it in a way that enables the algorithm to place your content in front of them. And that's what this channel is all about. Step-by-step guides, practical tutorials for the do-it-yourself video creator that learns visually. That's what we're all about. My name is Kirk Nugent. Also go by the Geek Speaker Preacher. Excited for your time and attention tonight. We'll see you around these internet streets as we celebrate 10K or in the next video. Grace and peace, fam. Later.